Hello and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles with me, Matthew Caddis, Iggy Poogie. So, we have taken the Western camp, so that means we are now going to make a beeline for the next camp I am going to take, which will be the one to the right of the road we are on. And that one has a crap ton of soldiers. So, firstly, there is a trooper there, so I want someone who can take out the trooper. The only trooper I can think of at the moment is probably Rosie, and she would have to go near the the Lupus Regnum in order to do so. So what I want to do instead is target some of the soldiers here, so and clear some of them out. I have parked literally my tank on their lawn. And next, well, there are two scouts there. So now I'm going to move Rosie. I'm going to have her go behind the houses, of course, and deal with that trooper down here. There's one waiting here, and it seemingly is a lead trooper. So, indeed, although it would be a problem if it got a little shot, but, yeah. I think I went for the headshot there. So, with that said, let's move Rosie down here, and oh boy, maybe I should have kept her behind the building. But there is one more trooper there, which I do want to get rid of. So now, let's actually send my troops in to take care of those two scouts. They're going to be a pain in the ass to get rid of otherwise. So, Rosie's over there. We can't use our flamethrowers. So yeah, looks like Wendy's going to have to sit this one out for now. Let's see, we have a Lancer down there, which could indeed take the Shamrock easily off the thing there. So what I want to do now with those, it's not going to be great, is it? Yeah. At least I know anti-tank cannons cannot counter. So, at least that's something. But I think yeah, but never mind. Has to be done. Get rid. At least I can bring in more soldiers now, unlike before. So, if they do gun her down, then at least there's that. So, let's indeed see what happens. So, with that one done, there are less reinforcements, of course. So yeah, of course. This time, General Jaeger is using an all units aim order, which increases the likelihood of the hitting the thing, and an all units attack, which is the spell doom for Squad 7. Methinks. Let's see if I'm right. And of course, the Lupus Regnum seemingly is wanting to blast the living crap out of our why not? Where's he aiming? Well, he's aiming straight. What? Really? It didn't use a mortar like that? No, but it did use a smoke round right on the very place I don't want it to go. So, yeah, that trooper's going for our base. So yeah, and so is that Lancer. Is he going for the Shamrock? Well, maybe. He might well be going for the Edelweiss for all I know. Oh, he's taking the other camp. So, yeah. And apparently, if you get taken a camp in this mission, that means an instant game over. Right. This time, it is turn 6. I have not moved anyone except maybe a couple of things. So, the Lupus Regnum is again parked up near the thing. Let's move the Shamrock up there, and indeed get rid of, well, I can't get rid of the AT cannon, not that well anyway, not the heavy anti-tank cannon. That scout shall remain there. I've blown up the thing there, so yeah, there's a sniper on the streets, and now I am going to bring in Jane, and have her go up to the base, and indeed, take care of that soldier. Now, I'm not close enough, I don't think, to that scout. Probably should have used the thing. Although, having said that, The true superpower of teamwork, baby! Anyway, that being said, yeah, we'll end the turn there. I should have used a grenade, though, with Jane. I still can, because I haven't used one yet. But, Nina, you're up next. So, I want you to go through the season and not miss one match. So, yeah, let's go, triple team it. Yeah, because that might work. I don't really want to get rid of the sandbagging. I think that's why I didn't use a grenade. So that's why I'm using teamwork here. So now, my next thing to do is to somehow reach that thing. So what I want to do is, because I have now placed Rosie in the alleyway, I'll have her come down the street. Hopefully, although there's a sniper there, so I want to deal with him first. So shoot him down first, and I might have... Never mind. At least he won't retaliate, will Mr. Sniper. At least not this turn, so I'm having to use 2 CP just to get rid of the bastard. Right, so... How about I was getting something you like to do, you cheap prick. And that is to use the thing there. Okay, so let's send you back up there, Rosie. Because I don't have a unit now to take down that thing, so... now what I want to do is probably send a couple of units in with my remaining CP to get rid of... Never mind. Okay, dare I try it with Wendy? I don't know. Okay, so... But this time what I want to do is actually blow up the sandbagging, yes, all of it, and then back up the shamrock against the wall. So, with that done, now is the time to move my troopers in. Now this will not be without fault in this case, because firstly what I want to do is get, there I see, Jane as close to that scout as possible. So yeah, and with that done, now comes the tough part, because of course, not only do we have that gunnery there and whatnot, but now we also have to deal with the Lupus Regnum part outside the base. So yeah, so what I want to do next is sending Nina for a bit of backup, and I'm going to use solely Jane and Nina here in this part. So, firstly, let's get you as close to that guy as we can, or maybe to that heavy AT cannon. Yeah, let's do that. So, we reduced his HP by quite a bit there, so good. Next, I want to move, dare I say, well, no, I don't want to, get thing in there. Next, I want to move Jane. Now, she does get here the imp hater thing, which I think would be wasted on that AT cannon, so let's get rid of this trooper. Again, I didn't have to go with a headshot, but maybe I will, just to save time. So, there we go. And next, and finally, to finish off, I want to move Nina towards the heavy AT cannon there. I know the super damage is kind of wasted, but I don't care. And then we can finally take this camp. Right, and with that done, we can now definitely continue. So, next, and least importantly, is to get rid of that sniper. Because I don't want that guy sniping on my troops. So yeah, I will not be taking the camp to the upper left of the camp where the dare I say, the anti-tank cannon was. So yeah, unfortunately I have expended all of Rosie's movement, so I will have to use the last of my CP to get her out of the way, so she doesn't get gunned down by either the Lupus Regnum or any of the other troopers that are hiding out in the in the upper left camp, and then I'm going to save, and then, well, we shall see. But yeah, all the that happens in the next intervening turn in the enemy phase is that General Jaeger drives up the thing up the road. He probably learns orders a few orders, and that's it really. So yeah, so with that said, I will skip ahead to where I take down the camp. Okay, so now to take the thing. I've moved the Edelweiss over to the camp now that the both the Lancers are out of the way. I also want to move Ramsey over there as well. So yeah, of course the Lupus Regnum has created a huge thing, so we don't know how many troops are there. Frisia, I suppose I could actually use her here. Could send her over. I don't know if I do so. That would actually be a somewhat decent course of action. Let's see. For now, I just want to move the Edelweiss. So yeah, so let's see. Do we get another thing from the Lupus Regnum? Let's see. Well, with that, both our tanks, I think it will come out of its thing there and actually try and blast the living crap out of my tank. So let's see. It's already further up the road, so we'll now drive up the main road and probably aim at my troops. I was going to say I was going to use a thing, but never mind. I guess there isn't enough room there. But now we have to deal with the other troops. So where does it... apparently, yes, it is aiming for the main camp there. We can't use a thing on mine because it would be useless there. Although maybe not, actually. Could actually use a smoke round on mine and therefore do that, so, yeah. I have placed the Edelweiss in such a position that it will blast any soldier that comes towards it. So yeah, and you can see there, that trooper stopped dead in his track there. And also, of course, there is still that heavy tank to deal with. So I probably will either send one of my Lancers or my thing in there. Yeah, sorry, Dorothy. Your sacrifice wasn't in vain, don't worry. At least I don't think it was. Anyway, that being said, now we have a trooper on our doorstep. So yeah, I think it's time to use one of my troopers to take it out. Or take him out. I don't know if it's a male or a female, actually, but... Now I want to use an order. And which one? I'm going to go with all units defend. Yes, because we will be dealing with a couple of tanks here. So yeah, not just the Lupus Regnum, but that heavy tank as well. So indeed, let's indeed issue our order. So all units defend, yes. And then I am going to, Dorothy's out of commission, so ED, you're up. So let's send you in there. Pick up, unconscious body. Yeah, it's not really dead, is it? It's not pushing up the daisies. It is not an ex-person. So let's get you over there, Edie, and aim at the head. Yes. And with that done, we can now, well, I don't want to go near the Lupus Regnum, so I'm going to take the right side of the road and get over there. Now, the next bit is tricky because I will need to do something with that thing. So, I want to be careful here. So, let's use a thing there to dispel the cloud, because the mortar will be able to do that. There we go. So now, I have to be careful here. The Lupus Regnum, of course, does have quite a powerful anti-tank gun. So I want to back it up, maybe a bit further towards the middle of the street, so the Lupus Regnum cannot get in there, not easily anyway, so it will have to drive around the streets to get there, so yeah. And as for the Shamrock, I don't think I'll need to use it, so Sorry there, Ramsey. I'm putting you behind the thing for cover. So now, let's send Rosie over to the other end to take care of those lancers. And then we can take the base. Well, almost. Don't think I can aim there, so yeah. Let's see, we have 2 troops, and we still, of course, have Jan there, which is good. I do want him to take out that large tank. Not the Lupus Regnum, because the Lupus Regnum is a boss tank, and probably takes a few hits with any Lancer, because of its size and B, how I think it is. Now, I want another thing, so let's see. I'm gonna, I don't know, let's bring Nina back, and then I'll use the last of my CP to get my 2 troopers over to that thing. Again, this is why I have a thing there, so you should have aimed for the head. Oh wait, you did aim for the head. And undodgeable shot. Yeah, there we go. And with that, down goes the Lancer. Right, good! In the turn. So now, it's at the mercy of the Lupus Regnum. Oh no, that's not the Lupus Regnum, no, that's the other tank. So now, I want to get rid of that trooper there. So, I probably want to use a grenade, or either that or aim for the head, I don't know. Or use a flamethrower. I don't think that will work here. Okay, so a good chunk of it. And good dodging there, Rosie. So, I should have crouched there, but never mind. Right, so, now comes the tough part, of course, because the imps will bring in all their attack forces here, which may not be great. So, let's see. Okay, so apparently, he sucks at parallel parking. Seriously. So where's he going? He's probably going to blow up the Edelweiss, actually, is General Jaeger. So let's see. Well, it looks like he is anyway, because the way he's going to go up the road to the right, and oh boy, this is not good. Basically, what's happened now is that the troopers can aim at us fairly easily. So yeah, let's get rid of you then if you can. So yeah, this will not end well. Yeah, this would be 3 pot shots of my troopers, so that's not so good. And of course, Rosie's right next to a crouching trooper, which is also not a good thing. Seemingly they all target Rosie. Oh boy, that's not so good, is it? So, do I reload? Oh boy, did she die? No, but she did retreat. So that leaves me to use Nina here to take down the cloud. Do I want to use the Edelweiss? I don't know. But, yeah. This is going to be a tough one. So, what I could do is use my thing. I don't want to use the Edelweiss because that would end up damaging, dare I say, Edie there. So, yeah, that's going to be a tough one. So, I think what I will do is send Nina in to deal with the cloud because, yeah, the thing will hold there. So, I think I'm close to that trooper now. So, let's see. And then, let's see. We have 3 soldiers here. So, Edie, well, let's get you. Well, maybe that's not a good idea. Using a grenade would probably be better, as it would dispel the smoke clouds. So yeah. So I want to not go that way. No, that's not good at all. So there's Nina. So I just wasted 1 CP there, didn't I? Yeah, that's no good. So let's get you around the corner there. So indeed, get you there, and that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Or maybe it will. Okay, never mind. You got rid of the scout there. So yeah. So crouch and end the. I can't occupy, so end the turn. And next, I might go for a double team here with Edie, and although having said that, then I'll have to be careful with things. So we are together with Edie, so we can seemingly take that guy. So yeah, I'll do that. And down goes that trooper. Now that leaves 1 trooper to the north, and then so I am going to send you up there, I think. If I can, let's see where her position. Okay, she's very close, is Nina. Although I might use Edie here. Now, this is going to be tough because I can't see where I'm going due to the dust cloud. So yeah, go for the head. And I was lucky there. Very, very lucky. So now we can take the base. So let's see. Occupy. We have all the camps. No more repairs.
Done it! Alright, now Jaeger can't repair damage done to that tank. Now's our chance. Everybody, concentrate fire on Jaeger's tank!
And for this bit, I'm going to use my tanks, I think. Because, of course, the weakness of any tank is the radiator. So, while I'm here, I might also bring back Largo. I'm also going to send in, of course, Jan. Now, I'm going to leave you there for the moment, Jan. And then, what I think the Lupus Regnum is going to do is, indeed, send for the thing. So, let's see. We have 1 tank left, and besides the Lupus, of course. And that, of course, is, over there, the heavy tank. So, yeah, so he is going on the offensive, probably with that huge tank. So let's see if I'm right. Does he, oh, he really is going on the offensive, isn't he? Yeah. Holy crap. Right. Are you done there, General Jaeger? Okay, so the Lupus Regnum is coming back out. So apparently he is not going to attack the Edelweiss from the back. Which is weird, because he could have done that. I'm guessing he may well be... well, there we go. Thankfully, the defense boost is holding for the moment on my troopers. So at least that's something. And where's he shooting the thing? Right towards the houses. Houses, plural, not houses. Oh dear. And that is going to be a pain in the arse, isn't it? Okay, time to bring in the medic, I think. Yep, it fires at the Edelweiss. Again, that's why I'm bringing in Largo there at that bit. So yeah, so let's bring in Largo and have him take out the nuisance heavy tank there. So now I want to, I do want an all units defend, I think. Or no, a demolition boost? Well, yes, that would be actually quite prudent against a heavy tank, because I'm not sure either that or anything. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. So let's give the demolition boost order to. Actually, shall we? I might save first, but maybe not. Let's see then. Let's get you behind the tank there. I think you can do it. Yeah, just about without losing it. And double tank damage. Hell yes. So there we go. One less tank on the field. I may need to use some Ragnade there with you, Largo, especially since the Lupus Regnum is right in front of you. So Nina, I probably want you to send for the medic to pick up Edie's body, and then I'll have you retreat and probably bring in another Lancer. I'm not sure, but yeah, let's have you retreat because I don't have any use for any things. We need now anti-tank Lancers, so indeed, let's get the thing. Okay, so with the Lupus Regnum, because as a tank it cannot be penetrated by using regular methods of getting rid of tanks, because its radiator is pretty much well plated. What I want to do is actually blast the living crap out of it for now, as I say, for now. Do I want to do that? I don't know, but I do want to get my... actually repair the Edelweiss. So yeah, so you do it, Ramsey, and then end the turn. Now, this is going to be a bit of a war of attrition here, because I'm not sure if I want to waste all my CP here on one tank, so let's see. Dallas might be in the firing line, just seeing, but I'm going to end the turn, and then let's see. So it is backing up, back it up, right to the back there, and then he's driving off. So it doesn't. So where's he going then? So yeah, he's going for Largo. Oh boy. Thank goodness I got him crouching there. And again with the thing. Again, where's he going to fire it? In the houses. Seriously. He don't have any more camps to attack, so yeah. And thankfully he is done with his orders. So now what I want to do is save. Definitely save. So I'm going to save here. And then what I will do is get the Shamrock to drive up behind the Lupus Regnum and take a pot shot at its radiator. Now, this is going to be tough because the radiator is thickly plated. As we can see, we can't see it at all. It is so thickly plated that it cannot be destroyed. So yeah, I might want to use a demolition boost on one of my can't use all units attack. Well, I could do, but no, I want to use a demolition boost on the Shamrock. Yes, the Shamrock, because it has unlimited anti-tank rounds, so that is why. So indeed, let's do that. And I can only use it once, however, so yeah. And I might send for another... actually, no, I'll bring Nadine here. And let's pursue the thing with... I don't know why I'm using the Edelweiss, to be honest. But given that it's a sitting duck there, yeah, do that. And end the turn! Because I do not want any of my Lancers to suffer because of this. So let's see. Yeah, it's thing is pretty much not showing. So back up a bit, back it up. Again, that is my strategy with this. I probably don't want to use my it's a bit iffy there in it, but there's method in my madness. Yes, there is. So that done, let's see, he's turning around, so he's going straight for the Edelweiss. Yeah, and trying to... hang on. I can barely see his thing, which is weird, so, yeah. It's a tough one, folks. Yes, it is. So now, it's probably going to try shooting another thing. Or another round at the Edelweiss, let's see. Its radiator is showing, but I don't know, man. I don't know, so it's going to blast that. There goes the thing, landing in the houses. So yeah, apparently this is going for a thing. So I brought in Nadine for my thing. I suppose I could try using a tank, but it's just going to heal itself with the rate of fire I have with my thing. So I may want to use my Lancer here, or my Soul Lancer, which is of course Jan. So that isn't okay. So basically, what I want to do is take down the armor. Yes. So I'm going to have to use both my Lancers and my tanks. So yeah, that's why the Lupus Regnum is not pretty much is only taking so much minute damage from my tanks, is because General Raddy Jaeger has pretty much reinforced it. So yeah, so let's get the Edelweiss to make sure it doesn't try a quick move and try and thing. So I'm going to do a sort of pincer strategy here. So yeah, as for you, Ramsey, you take cover behind the Edelweiss, and of course repair, and then I probably want to send the Shamrock down the other way, I think. And maybe bring in more Lancers. So let's see. Do I have Hector. Use him. So yes, I'll use him. And then let's send the Shamrock in behind the thing. So go through the disused area. And past the houses and go around the back and pretty much stop the Lupus from moving at all, except maybe up the road. So I only have one Lancer left, so let's see how you're doing. Well, I probably have to use some Ragnade with you, Largo. I'll do that indeed, because we need you for this fight. Seriously. So, heal yourself. And then, let's get you over to the, and get you over there. And then end the turn. So, what will you do, General Raddy Jaeger? Target the Edelweiss. Fair enough. Your target is right in front of you. I suppose if you have the option, why not destroy the biggest threat to the Empire? Anyway, that being said, now we have caught it in somewhat of a pincer movement, and it seems General Jaeger does not want to move. So, once again, repair! Definitely repair! And then, let's end the turn. And let's get you there, Jan, a bit closer. Now, this won't be easy. So, yeah, of course, because tanks cannot use things. So, yeah, I may want to send in both Largo and Hector as well. So, let's get you in there, Largo. I'm going to have you shoot the right-hand side of the thing. I think you were a bit off there, but that may be due to the anti-tank Lance's power more than anything else. So, Hector, you're up next. And let's get you kind there. And fire! Very nice. So, end the turn. And next, let's probably the... Actually, no, I'll use me Lancers. Suppose I could use the thing, but never mind. I do actually want to use the Shamrock to finish it off once all the armor has come off the Lupus Regnum. So that's my strategy. So yeah, keep pushing away at it, or chipping away, should I say. So let's get you a bit closer there, Zaka. Very nice. One more hit and the, indeed, the Lupus is done. Yes, so... Let's see, who's going to do the final blow on the armoured shell? Well, might as well be there, Hector. There we go. And now it's exposed.
Okay, now I'm set for another round.
Not half bad. I'm impressed. impressed you got through this tank's armor. I can see how you could have bested Gregor and Selvaria. But the guts of this tank are still untouched. The real battle begins now!
So, now that the armor's come off, it is time to really take on the Lupus. So, end the turn, I think. So yeah, so what will General Jaeger do now? Well, apparently he's using a couple... Maybe he's just... Well, he has enough CP to do it, so he is aiming and firing at our troops. So yeah. Or at least our tanks. So yeah, and why not? Both our lancers are all grouped together, so he can easily use a thing. All units evade. I'm not sure if that would work on a tank, because yeah. But we shall see. So he's aiming at the Edelweiss. Yep. Okay. Probably using another smoke round, which will land in the houses. Yes, it will. We are used to that now. And now it is time to take it on. So I'm going to go behind with Zaka and have him finish it off because he is directly behind it. Like most heavy the armored tanks, attacking the radiator once will not blow it up. It will take multiple hits. So I am going to send in my lancers behind there. Starting off with you, Largo. I probably want to use an all units defend order, just saying, because he's staring down the barrel of a gun there. Seriously. Nice one there, Largo. So now I probably will use an all units defend. Either that or just have Zaka blow the living crap out of the Lupus Regnum, and then we are done. We can finally make it back to Randgrees and stop the Marmota.
Operation complete. Enemy tank neutralized.
General Jaeger, the battalion has almost completely evacuated, sir. All right. Then you shall join with them at Randgrees. And tell this to His Grace. The Gallian militia are not to be underestimated.
Yes, sir. You won't be coming with us, sir?
No. I shall not be returning to the Empire again. I placed my lot on Maximilian's army as the swiftest means to reclaim Firald's sovereignty. I thought force could restore our home. That military might was a country's strength. But then I found myself fallen to the Gallian militia. That is when I realized they fight in order to protect their homes, their families. Their dedication to this land is the strength that shall preserve Gallia. Ah yes, tell His Grace another thing. True strength lies not in steel and powder. Valkov and the Marmota alone will not win this war.
Sir, may the Valkyria watch over you.
And you.